Hi, my name's Mare Cromwell, and I'm really going outside of my comfort level doing this tonight, but I need to do this. I'm creating a video to go on YouTube. That's where you're seeing this. Odds are good. And I am a Gaia Mystic. I have been working very closely with Earth Mother for a number of years. Earth Mother is our planetary caretaker. She's a very powerful spiritual being. And several very gifted Native American elders have confirmed that I am working very closely with Earth Mother. And one of them actually told me this spring that my work with Earth Mother is in the prophecies, not my name, but my work with her. I am an author of 3 multi-award-winning books. The second and third ones are actually communications messages from Earth Mother. The second book's called, my first book, by the way, is called If I Gave You God's Phone Number, Searching for Spirituality in America. That came out in 2002, won several awards. And then the second book came out in 2012, written in 5 weeks after a very powerful ceremony with a gifted Algonquin man. And Earth Mother asked me to write messages from Mother Earth Mother after I was diagnosed with lymphoma several days before the ceremony with the Algonquin man. So I have surrendered to Earth Mother. She talks with me as if I'm talking to a friend across the room. And my third book, which is my second one with Earth Mother, is called The Great Mother Bible. Mother woke me up at 5 in the morning in fall of 2013, November 2013, when I thought I was going to move to Washington State to work closely with a gifted medicine woman. And Mother has a lovely way of waking me up very early in the morning. She loves that, and I'm not a morning person. So long story short, I've been putting messages up on the website, messagesfrommother.org. The link is below. You can find it from my website, marecromwell.com. And so Mother's telling me I need to ramp it up because things are starting to get pretty, so we say interesting. We'll say interesting on the planet. I think people could use other terms to characterize what's going on the planet these days, like maybe crazy, maybe insane, maybe out of control. The list is long of various terms we could use. So I'm just going to stick with interesting. So I have a message from Earth Mother that she first gave me July 24th, and I've been sitting on it, waiting for the right time to do this video because frankly it's taken me a week to find the courage. No, I would say it's taken me since 2012 to find the courage to be this open about Earth Mother's messages and what's going on the planet and what she conveys through me. I'm also a nature mystic in that I communicate with trees, I communicate with stones, they communicate with me. The flowers, pretty much everything's talking to me these days. I have a healing practice. I do workshops, I do webinars. Life is pretty kind of interesting. So anyway, having said all that, I'm going to launch right into this message from Earth Mother. There may be various aspects of this where, well, I don't know. Let's just go because this is what she gave me a few days ago, and things are evolving very fast on the planet, as we know. So, message from Earth Mother, dated July 24th, 2016, and shared on July 31st, 2016. My children, my beautiful, beloved children, sigh. I don't usually communicate like this. I love you all so very much, but all of you need to calm down. Well, the great majority of you need to calm down. Some of you who are good at meditating have learned how to calm yourselves. This is a very good thing. Some of you in the English language have an expression. You need to calm the F-U-C-K down, quote unquote, really. That's what she said. That really is the way I feel at this point in time. I wish all of you could see how the energies on me are quickening. Some of these quickening energies are good, and other energies are not so good. Too many of you are getting pulled into the drama energies that are not so good. You see, as many of you have been learning, it's all about energy. It's all energy. There's a powerful grid of energy around me, along with through me, around what many of you just call the earth, quote unquote. Your collective subconscious feeds this energy grid. The whale songs feed the grid. The howling of the wolves feeds this grid. The clanging of huge steam shovels that are scraping my bones to get at coal in the mountaintops, it's feeding this grid. I think you're getting the gist here. Some of these actions and their energetic, quote unquote, songs feed me. But just about all of your human ones are not feeding me that well. On the contrary, actually. With the police killings and loss of innocent Black lives, yes, Black lives matter. All lives matter, including the lives of my frogs who are being born with extra legs thanks to chemical contamination, if they're born at all. Police lives matter. Mice lives matter. With all the mass killings from the terrorists, all lives matter. Everywhere, actually. Even sharks' lives. Yet the fear, anger, resentment, hatred, etc., fomenting here on me, this is only heightening energies of more fear, anger, resentment, and hatred, etc. in most of you. This is not serving at all, at all. Yes, it is very hard to have innocent lives lost so terribly. Yes, these are natural human emotions and you deserve to feel them. The problem is that many of you are holding on to these emotions and quote unquote checking out since the emotions are so overwhelming. And this is very understandable. You may be there in person, but your consciousness of all you are feeling has come to frozen numbness. Or you may be medicated to cope, which is another way to check out, which is very understandable. Things are intense these days on me. Some of you are seeking revenge since the rage is so overpowering due to the overwhelming pain underneath your rage. You are so stuck in the feelings embedded in your lower chakras. This incapacity to release the emotions is causing more dysfunctional spin on me, your Earth Mother. I am not a psychiatrist. I am your Earth Mother. I love all of you. Every single one of you. I love all of you. You are my beloved, beloved children. But I wish you could see what's going on from my angle. I already have my own natural spin around the sun. I don't need your human energies, collective subconscious, adding to my own spin to make me more wobbly. There is too much wobbliness going on in your cultures around me, all around me. You see, the more you send out hateful, fear-based energies, the more those already enraged and violent will be propelled to do more hateful, fearful things. You see how this works? Like energies draw out more like energies. Not just here on me, but across the universe, actually. This grid of energy around me is quite powerfully connected, and the transmissions of thoughts and actions, along with the energies from volcanoes and earthquakes on me, zip in a millisecond across the world, across me. You send out anger thoughts, zip. Seriously, zip. They are being absorbed around the world, faster than zip. If a bunch of you send out deep anger thoughts, then the zips are amplified. A louder zip line, excuse my pun, except this is a zip grid across the planet, across me, your Earth Mother. There are things going on here in a myriad of dimensions at this time in particular. First, I'm extremely grateful for the beautiful spiritual beings who are coming into my energetic realms now to help bring peace, compassion, and great beauty from other parts of the universe. Some of you are tapping into them and are very aware of what they are doing, and I thank you for their gifts of awareness, your gifts of awareness, to serve the highest good of me. The Christ consciousness is one of these powerful, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful energies coming in to me. Please tap into the Christ consciousness. You can call it Buddha consciousness if that word bothers you. It's okay. A lot of you are God wounded because of what you learned about God in your churches or synagogues or wherever you learned about quote unquote God. God, source, great mystery is not what many of you were taught. So much more. That's why it's called the great mystery. Anyway, moving right along. Second, I am extremely grateful for all of the light workers who are praying and doing ceremonies and seeking to calm things down as they send love, compassion, prayers, and all sorts of good healing energies into my energetic grid. Those of you who are organizing big collective prayer circles are really beautiful. Thank you. Those of you who are doing mega ceremonies, thank you. Your energies, your prayers, your ceremonies, you're calling on spirit, you're calling on the ancestors. It's beautiful. Thank you. I need it all the time now. Oh my gosh, all the time. Third, I know all the chaos on me is overwhelming for many of you. These times are needed now because of the great imbalances that have been building on me for too long. Plus, there's a new world coming in. Just about all of my native peoples have known this for some time. The prophecies, they have been knowing this. When I say native peoples, the ones who are left, I carry sorrow, deep sorrow for how many of my peoples have disappeared for reasons that are not very positive. I won't go into that right now. My heart goes out to all of you who are struggling with the chaos that is playing out on me right now. I love all of you. All of you. All of my two-leggeds. I love you guys. I love my four-leggeds, my six-leggeds, my slithering ones, my winged ones. I love all that are here on the planet. You all evolved from love. Evolution has come from love, but you were never taught that. Anyway, my heart goes out to all of you who are struggling with the chaos that is playing out on me right now. But you don't need to feed it with more reactionary drama. You really don't. You have choices every moment how to respond. There is a great cleansing underway right now on me. This is needed. The prophecies forecast this. They knew this was going to happen, the native peoples, the visionaries, the medicine people. It's rather like I'm going through a healing crisis right now. There are some specific beings on me. This may be a little out there for some of you, but there are some beings on me who are, let's say, creating a lot of havoc. Their energies are not serving me. They haven't for a long time, thousands of years, actually. And they're trying to take over me and destroy me. And they're fomenting much of this chaos and the energies that are behind some of your, well, most of your political candidates. I would say close to 95, maybe 98% of your political candidates are being fed by these certain energies here on me that need to go. Yeah, like now, as a matter of fact. So these energies are honestly rather desperate right now, and that's why the chaos is really heightening. One of the reasons, since they know their time is limited here on me, they know how they're not going to win, but they're still holding on, like, you know, like someone holds on to the cliff with their fingernails, thinking there's hope. I have compassion for them, but they still need to go. They have been on me too long and wreaked too much havoc. They're the ones who have fed the aggressive warmongering ways over the past few thousand years. They're the ones who think it's fine to dig into my bones, into the Earth's crust, to pretty much harvest whatever they want. They think it's fine to frack and pump all these chemicals into my blood, into the waters, the sacred waters that are all over me, that are within you also, all of you beautiful humans. You're all filled with sacred water and sacred bones and sacred minerals. but you never learned this, and I want you to really learn this, please. So fomenting is a good word. This has led to too much fear-based monkey-mindedness, unconscious reactions, and trigger-happy people. Too many guns, nuclear arsenals, landmines, they're still active. There's too many. This was never meant to be here on me. And there are even more armaments of killing. Too many of those. The list is really long. I'm not going to go into the whole list. I don't even know all the names. I don't want to know the names. There are too many of them. These energies who have been manipulating all this fear-mongering, aggressive killing ways that laid the roots of the patriarchal traditions several thousand years ago. Again, your days are numbered, you guys. You know who you are. But these energies would love to see all of you humans stay unconscious and be angry or depressed and trigger happy or medicated because it's overwhelming for you. And I understand how it's overwhelming. Believe me, I do. There are times I'm kind of wondering if I'm overwhelmed, but I don't really go to overwhelm. But this is how their agenda is being served, is by keeping you guys under control. Some of this, well, you had movies that have come out about this. Anyway, moving right along. The truth, though, is that each of you has a choice each and every moment. Either get sucked into the drama or not. Facebook is a true test since there's so much drama playing out there all the time. It's all the time, and believe me, Facebook gives me a really strange energy that I would like to just shut off. Really, I would. Well, maybe not all of it, but the cacophony of the energies on Facebook is just really harsh. And too many of you are venting, and catharting, and even more venting. And do you know, that's really not a fun energy for me, nor the whales or the dolphins, who are very sensitive, or any of the other beings here on Earth, on me. So whether you realize it or not, the energies are very subtle on Facebook, but the drama energy hooks are right there waiting to get you as soon as you log in. It's just next thing you know, you're sucked into the energy of somebody else's vent, and then you want to respond, and then you want to comment, and then you want to make a little emoji, happy face, whatever expression, and then you're on Facebook or you're on social media for half an hour when you could have been outside spending time with one of my beloved trees, receiving my healing energy. Because I'm there all the time, ready and waiting to help you heal and disconnect and take your pain and take your overwhelm and take the spin that almost all of you are in. It's a bad little poem there. Anyway, I am ready to take that to help you guys, because I can compost all of it. I'm your mother. I'm your earth mother. So please be aware of this. Don't get sucked into the spin the way so many of you are. Step away from the computer. Go outside, stand barefoot. Give me your pain. Give me your angst. Give me your overwhelm and your grief. I know so many of you are so laden with this huge amount of grief, and I understand. Because there are too many of you being killed needlessly, terribly, cruelly, awful. This is not how it was meant to be on me, ever. But I want you to know something. Please also know that when these lives are lost in the assaults, terrorist killings, etc., quote unquote senseless killings, once those beautiful two-legged souls make it to the other side, they are surrounded by great peace and love. There on the other side that helps them heal. They are no longer dealing with their day-to-day human tasks, joys, and struggles. Yes, they're in shock initially. And yes, it was very wrong how they lost their lives in such angry, hateful ways. There is right action and wrong action. How my beloved humans die in those events is wrong action. The atomic bombs in Japan in World War II were wrong action. Honestly, wars are wrong action. Just about all of them. But just about all of you have been brainwashed into thinking they are justified. No, that's the agenda of these energies that have been running amok on me. They want you to believe that creating massive military machines that are killing machines are justified. This is never how life on me was supposed to look like. Just like they want you to think that killing the plants in the fields to grow crops so that you can then harvest the crops, so you can eat these poisoned grains. They think this is the right way for you guys to gather your food. These energies that have been running amok on me. No. This killing is not how I was ever meant to be working, or any of my beloved beings, my plants, my animals, my cows, my pigs, my chickens. My beloved plants were never meant to be killed or spliced genes or any of those things. No. Do you know how brilliant creation, myself, all the spiritual councils that have been working for eon, we're talking millions and millions and millions of years, have been cultivating this beautiful co-creative evolutionary process. And some of you have gotten a little bit too arrogant and think that you are holier than me or God. But you're not. And you guys need to wake up to this, please. So I know that this message is getting rather long. Please find the time to pray. Please find the time to go outside and give me your angst. Give me your fears and your sorrows. Don't be so quick to go to Facebook or other social media and vent there, please. It's okay a little bit, but it's too much. It hurts me. The energy of all that is just too much. Oh my God, if you only knew how it felt to me. It really does not serve the venting there. It only creates more spin. And sure, your friends will agree with you as you vent on Facebook with your rants. But that is only collective fodder for the dysfunctional energy circulating my energy grid. And it's really... So do ceremony. Gather friends together, have prayer circles, have crying circles if you need to, have hugging circles, hold each other. There needs to be more love and kindness and tenderness. That's what life is supposed to be like on me. Ask a tree to help you with your emotional overwhelm. I know I've said it before, but I could say it 100 times and still hope some of you hear me. Trees are great healers, and they want to help you heal. They love it when you love them and give them love, and they'll give it back to you. And you know what? They're very, very wise and very conscious, and if you get really good at working with them, you can start hearing them. It's amazing, those of us who have been waking up. Excuse me. That was Mare slipping in there. It's amazing, those of my two-leggeds who have been waking up to hearing the trees and tapping into their love. It's just so beautiful. But just about all of the trees want to help you. Some don't. Some are a little grumpy, but you know, it's okay. Some of you are a little grumpy, and I love you anyway, all of you. But too many of you are holding on to the sorrow that you're experiencing because it's in the collective subconscious. And I know it's hard to really be with it because it's so overpowering these days. Believe me, I can see why you're holding on to it. But get in touch with it and release it. Give it to me. I'm serious, give it to me. I can compost anything. I am hardwired to heal. That's what I do as Earth Mother. When you see a weed growing up in the crack of some long abandoned shopping center, that's me healing. That's me healing that area. Really, it may not look pretty to most of you because you think it needs to be nicely clean or a nice active shopping center. But come back in 100 years, if you live long enough, it'll be a little forest that started to grow up there because I will always heal. And you can always heal. All of you. Heal with me, not against me. Work with me, love me, dance with me. I'm your mother. I'm your Earth Mother. So beyond this slightly bumpy period, There is a wonderful world that's coming through these days. And it will be really coming through in gangbusters once we get through this bumpy stage. So, you know, hang with me as best as you can. Work with me. Live more in balance with me. Oh, there's so many ways to do that. Just you know, you can look up sustainability and look up green living, all of those things. I don't need to get into all that here. It's already out there. Be activists in a way that is compassionate and balanced. Your elected officials need to know how you feel, and don't believe that it won't be possible, because you know what? Change is happening in a really beautiful way on me. Really is. It may be hard to see in the moment. I understand this because things are a little crazy. It's all prophesized. That's okay. But it doesn't have to be as crazy as it is. So anyway, there's a new world coming in that will be filled with so much beauty, joy, compassion, and more. It will be so healing for me and for all of those living then in the future, including my four-leggeds, my animals, my plants, my six-leggeds, my slithering ones, the snakes, my finned ones, my winged ones, all of my beautiful beings. Be there for each other as best as you can these days. Be compassionate, be gentle. To my empathic ones, please take extra care of yourselves. You're especially being hammered these days, and I love you so much. You are such amazing healers with your gifts, but don't let the energies hit you like a brick wall and knock you down. I know this is happening to a lot of you. Work on your spiritual, energetic protection. Love yourself. Love yourself. Love yourself. Love yourself. I love you, all of you, so much. I'm your mother. I'm your earth mother. And while you're learning how to love yourself, send love and light out to me, to the trees, to your political candidates whose names I'm not going to say. They need love and light. There's a lot of soul woundedness going on in some of them. Just about all of them, actually. Never mind. I'm not saying any names. So send love and light out. It will ripple out across me in such beautiful, beautiful ways. Colorful rainbows of light energy zipping across my energetic grid. You don't even know how beautiful it is when you guys do that. It just makes me want to purr, really. I'm like, you know, I'm not like a big cat, but you understand purring. That means I'm happier. Know that there are great forces at play on me these days that are very positive also, but they're working quietly because that's what they need to do right now. Very, very powerful forces are working on me, helping to bring this healing in, this new world in. And so you have a choice again every moment. Feed the fear and separation, that's one choice. Or walk through your fear, release the fear, know that fear is an illusion. And come to forgiveness. I cannot say that enough. Come to forgiveness. Forgive the others. Forgive yourself. Forgiveness. It's so beautiful and energy on me. Oh my gosh. So come to forgiveness and love. Forgiveness. I think I could say it 1,000 times, but I won't. Oh, one last thing. Check out Ho'oponopono. How do you spell it? It's H-O''Oponopono. It's from my Native Hawaiian peoples. It's a beautiful way to work with forgiveness energies, forgiveness. Check it out. It's really helpful. You know, it's so helpful. It calms the spin, heals the spin. It's a powerful practice, highly recommended. I love you all of you. I'm your Earth Mother. More than any of your words could ever convey, I love you. All of you, every single one of you. I know I'm repeating myself, but you know what? It's warranted, because a lot of you don't know what this love is like. You've never connected with me on that level, most of you. And when you connect with me on that level, it's so healing. It's healing for you and it's healing for me. I need your love. And it really would be helpful for you to tap into my love. You kind of need my love. So now please find a way to heal and release and come back to the love. Your self-love, for one, and my and Creator's great mystery. Some might call him God, her, him, it, the oneness. That love is waiting for you. Quantum divine love is waiting for you, always. The trees, the woods, the wild streams, they're all there to help you heal too. We are all waiting. I love you, Earth Mother. Okay, that's Mother's message. I did it. I actually did this. You don't know how much courage this took for me to finally do a video. So I'm going to encourage you guys to check out my books, Mother's books, Messages from Mother, ... Earth Mother, and then the Great Mother Bible. They're all multi-award winning. Including my first one. If I gave you God's phone number. There are a whole bunch of messages that are up there online free at messagesfrommother.org. You can find me on Facebook. You can find me on Twitter. My handle is at Earth Mother Messages, Earth Mother MSGS. Yeah. So this is Mare signing off. I guess I'm going to be doing more of these video messages from Mother now that I've finally found the courage to do this. Hugs, big love. Signing off. Bye.